Eddie Howe addresses Anthony Gordon rumours as transfer is confirmed. Arsenal will take on Manchester City in a top-of-the-table clash in the Premier League, with the title potentially on the line for both sides. Arsenal will hope to do the job against Manchester City on Sunday afternoon, or risk allowing Pep Guardiola's squad back in contention for the Premier League title. The Gunners are currently 6 points clear at the top of the table, but City sits 6 points behind with a game in hand, meaning a loss at the Etihad could be catastrophic. Mikel Arteta's side advanced to the Champions League semi-finals during the week, with a 0-0 draw at home securing a 1-0 aggregate win over Sporting CP. However, the Gunners will need to hope they return to their scoring best if they are to collect any silverware this season. Arteta has given opposing manager Guardiola his plaudits during his pre-match press conference, but insists Arsenal have earned the right to succeed. He said, "It is certainly the most important one, because it is the next one. We have earned the opportunity to win against arguably the best team and the best manager this league has ever seen. We will prepare the game to win it. That is for sure." Eddie Howe has refused to give anything away regarding a potential move for Anthony Gordon to Arsenal. The Newcastle winger has been linked with the Gunners in recent weeks, with his future at St James Park up in the air. Bayern Munich had also been mentioned as potential suitors for the England international. Now, Howe has addressed general transfer rumours. Speaking to Chronicle Live, the Magpies boss said, "I discuss things with players all the time. I don't discuss transfer speculation unless it gets to a point I have to. One thing I will not do, I will not play any player I don't think is 100% committed to the club. I'm not talking about Anthony there. I'm talking across the board." Regarding a potential dip in form due to speculation, Howe added, "I don't want to use that as an excuse. Players of the high profile we have here in the news all the time. You have to adapt to it and play to your best level with the noise around you. I don't think any player can use that as an excuse, and certainly the lads know collectively we need to play better. And that is what we will be trying to do." The Sun reports that if Gordon was to leave Newcastle, he would be keen on a move to London over other areas. The winger is reportedly priced at around £75 million, with the high valuation a starting point for any clubs potentially interested. Arsenal youth star Sam Chapman has departed the club's academy to join the Georgia Southern University men's soccer team. The official social media account of Chapman's new club confirmed the defender's transfer, ending his association with the North London outfit. Chapman had made 10 starts and to substitute appearances for the U18s this season. He also debuted for the U21s away to Sunderland in March. On the university team's Instagram, they wrote, "Welcome to the Borough, Sam," alongside an eagle emoji. Youth football expert George Bird reported that Chapman's Arsenal career was set to come to an end in June, with his deal expiring in a couple of months' time. Arsenal are ahead of the pack in the pursuit of Newcastle United winger Anthony Gordon, while Tottenham Hotspur midfielder Archie Gray is being considered for a summer move by Bayern Munich and Liverpool. Join us for the latest transfer news and rumours from around the globe. Arsenal are leading the race for Newcastle United winger Anthony Gordon. According to The Sun, it is reported that the Gunners are in the strongest position to sign the 25-year-old, who would prefer to move to a club in London if he is to leave Tyneside this summer. Gordon is also on the radar of Liverpool and Bayern Munich, and there is belief that a £75 million offer would be enough to persuade the Magpies to part ways with him. The former Everton player scored 10 goals in Newcastle's UEFA Champions League campaign this season. Bayern Munich and Liverpool are exploring a move for Tottenham Hotspur midfielder Archie Gray. The Daily Mail reports, Gray, 20, is one of several players that could be moved on if Spurs suffer relegation from the Premier League this season, with both European giants keeping close tabs on his situation. The report adds that Gray's teammate Lucas Boval could also leave, and the 20-year-old is admired by both Chelsea and Aston Villa. Barcelona, Arsenal, and Napoli are tracking Palmeiras defender Luis Benedetti. Diario's reports that all three clubs hold long-standing interest in the 19-year-old, who Como manager Cesc Fabregas has identified as a potential replacement for defender Jacobo Ramon. The Brazilian side are believed to have anticipated interest in his signature from Europe before signing him to a contract extension that secures his future until December 2029 last year. But it is said that they would be willing to part ways with him, as they receive an offer worth €25 million. Liverpool midfielder Alexis Mac Allister is on the radar of several clubs in Europe, according to the Daily Telegraph. The 27-year-old could be offloaded in the summer, with as many as 9 players linked with a potential Anfield exit. One of those is Joe Gomez, with AC Milan, Brighton and Hove Albion and Crystal Palace are said to remain interested in securing the 28-year-old's signature, and he could be open to leaving Merseyside to go in search of a new challenge. Gomez joined the Reds from Charlton Athletic and summer of 2015.